Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to prepare for a celebration. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword. I won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I shall wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke! Full vexations come, I would complete against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand for Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand for Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast written her poems and given her tokens of love. With cunning thou hast stole my daughter's heart and turned her against me. And now shall not consent to marry Demetrius. I beg you to employ the ancient rules of Athens, as I'm her father, and she must remember who I say, which shall be either to this gentleman, or she must go to her death, according to our law, and merely provided in this case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, that to you your father should be as a god. You are within his power. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Oh, so is Lysander.
In himself he is, but your father wants you to marry Demetrius.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
Please pardon me, your grace, but may I please know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius?
Either to die, or to forever give up the company of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Think if you can endure living as a nun all your life.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will marry Demetrius.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the day Hippolyta and I will wed, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or marry Demetrius, as your father would have you do.
Relent, sweet Hermia. Lysander, stop. You heard her father, you heard the law. Both say she should be mine, it is my right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Lord, O Lysander, true, he hath my love, and she is mine, and all mine are rather hers. I do stay unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived to see, as well as possessed. My love is more than his. I am beloved of you, Hermia. Demetrius said to his face, who was wooing Medar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. She, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I see. Well, Demetrius and I will speak of this, but the law is the law. Demetrius, Aegeus, come with me. I have some other business I've been meaning to discuss with you. As for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens calls for your death, or for a vow of a single life.
With duty and dishonor, we follow you. Come,
my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How the chances of roses there do fade so fast?
belike for want of rain, which I could well beteen them from the tempest of my eyes.
The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood.
No, cross, too high to be enthralled too low.
Or else miscraft their respective years.
No, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
No, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there was sympathy in choice, war, death, sickness did lay siege to it.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, then let us teach our trials patience.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have what I want with the house outside of Athens. Therefore, Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place, the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then run from my father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods outside of town, I'll wait for you to meet with me.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, tomorrow truly I meet with thee.
Promise, love. Here comes Helena.
Godspeed for Helena, whither away?
Oh, you mean fair. That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
Oh, I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frown would teach my smile such skill.
Oh, I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His falling, Helen, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no longer shall see my face, for Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, through Athens' gates, have we devised to steal.
And in the woods, often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in stranger companies. Oh, farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy somewhere this some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Before Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed on oaths that he was only mine. And when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. I'll go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. For this intelligence he'll never thank me of that, I am sure. But now I intend to ease all this pain and have him look on me with love again.
Company here.
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to script.
Well, here's the scroll of every person's name who has thought fit through all Athens to plan our interlude before the Duke can touch us on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peterquitz, say what the play treats on, then read the name of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peterquitz, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Enter as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
Oh, thou will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look into the eyes. I will move storms. I'll condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Pericles rarely, or a part to tear a counter, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. And famous cars shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players. Oh, this is a tyrant's vein, Pericles' vein. A lover is more condoled.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Here, Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady Pyramus must love.
Hey, nay, faith. Let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You'll do it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Oh, Thisbe. Oh, Pyramus, my lover, dear, thy Thisbe, dear, thy lady, dear.
No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the Tinker,
Here for the Quince.
you Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the Joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope Pyramus will play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written, pray you, if it be given me, for I am slow of study?
You may do it extempore, it's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar you that would do any man's heart good to hear me. Roar! 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 I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again.
You should do it too terribly. You should fright the ladies, and they will shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That man goes every moment's son.
I grant you, friends, if we fright the ladies out of their wits, they have no more discretion but to hang us. But, I will aggravate my voice. I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you into a nightingale.
No, you can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. A proper man is what you'll see on a summer's day. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard? Why, to best play in it.
But you will.
Oh, I could discharge it in your straw color beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and grain beard, or your French crown color beard, your perfect yellow.
You know, some of your French crowns have no hair at all. And then you play a bare-faced. Well, masters, here are your parts. I am to request you, to entreat you, and desire you to come by tomorrow night and meet me by the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we will be dogged of company and our devices known. And in the meantime, I'll drop a bill of properties such as our play wants, and I pray you'll fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
The Duke's oak we meet.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. And I serve the fairy queen. I must go seek dewdrops here and hang a pearl on each cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The fairy king keeps his revels here tonight. Take heed the fairy queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is full of wrath towards his queen because she has stolen a sweet changeling boy. She stole him from a king in the far reaches of India. Jealous Oberon wants the child, but Titania withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now our king and queen never meet in grove or green, but they do fight. And all the fairies out of fear creep into acorns' cups and hide themselves there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, whom they call Puck, that frights the maidens of the village and misleads night wanderers laughing at their heart.
Thou speakest aright, I am that merry wanderer of the night, but room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone. What, jealous Oberon? Very skip hence, I forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash want! Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India? But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon one, your buskinged mistress, and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead him through the shimmering night from Paragonia, whom he ravished, and make his fair Agles break his faith with Ariadne and Antiope?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or by the beached margent of the sea. Contagious fogs which falling upon the land hath every pelting river made so proud they have overborne their continents. The human mortals want their cheer. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And the same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are the parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies with you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood. when we'd laugh to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied in the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following her womb, then rich with my young squire, would imitate, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus's wedding day. If you'll patiently dance in our round, and see to our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for all of thy fairy kingdom! Fairest away, which tie downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Dost thou remember the time we sat upon a hill beneath the starry sky, listening to a mermaid sing as she rode upon a dolphin's silvery back?
I remember.
That very time I saw Cupid fly between the crescent moon and the earth, and saw him shoot an arrow from his bow that should pierce 100,000 hearts. I then noted where that arrow of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple from love's wound. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid would make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Once I have the juice of this flower, I'll watch to time it when she sleeps. When she awakes, the next thing she sees, be it lion, cat, or bear, meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she will pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and will overhear their converse.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and Hermia? One I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen in this wood, and here am I, wood within the wood, all because I can't meet my Hermia. Get thee gone, follow me no more.
Draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not, in plainest truth, tell you that I do not or cannot love you?
Even for that do I love you the more. I'm your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I'll fawn on you. Use me as you but use your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your loving near a place of high respect with me than to be used as you use your God?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not. I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and I'll leave thee for the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wisest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase.
Do not stay thy questions. Let me go, for if thou follow me, I will do thee mischief in the wood.
I am the temple, the town, the field. You do me mischief! Demetrius! I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Before he leaves this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a place whereon the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, and with this love juice I'll streak her eyes and make her filled with hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Do it quickly, and take some care. Then look to meet me in the early morning here.
Fear me not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, a round rule of fairy song, and for the third part of a minute hence, some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds, some more with rear mice for their leather and wings to make my small elves' coats, and some to keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wanders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Philomel with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, never harm nor spell nor charm. Come, our lovely lady night, so good night. With
Heads away, now all is well. One aloof, stand sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it lion, cat, or bear, tiger or boar with bristled hair, in thine eye that shall appear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I have forgotten our way. Well rested, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry on for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for upon this bank I'll rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow to us both. One heart, one bed, one troth.
Nay, my good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes a meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart can we make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, so then two bosoms in a single troth. Then, by your side, no bedroom me deny, for lying so Hermia, I do not lie.
Oh, Lysander riddles right prettily. But much be sure my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. So, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Such separation, as well may be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love near altar to thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I, and end life when I end loyalty. Here's my bed, sleep give thee all the rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence! Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despising the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. True, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence. Do not haunt me thus.
Oh, the darling, leave me, do not so.
Stay. On thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away for fear, nor marvel through Demetrius' eye. Like a monster, fly my presence thus. But who's here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom make me see thy heart. Oh, where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love.
Oh.
Who will not exchange a raven for a dove? This attraction leads me to your eyes right now. Look and see love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? Wherefore at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I can never, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye. But you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong. Truly you do, in such disdainful manner for me to woo. Oh, I thought you were lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that of a lady of one man be refused, therefore should another be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, lie thou there. and never mayest thou come Lysander near. Of all be hated, but the most to me, in all my power, address your love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, what a pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander! What? Removed? Lysander, Lord? What? Out of hearing? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I'll perceive you're not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we shall do it in action as we shall do it before the Duke.
Peter quits.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in the comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide.
Yes.
How answer you that?
We're lacking a pearlous sphere.
I believe we must keep the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we would do no harms with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This should put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue. And it shall be written in 8/6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Won't the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider yourself to bring in, not Shieldus. A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he's not a lion.
Nay. You must name his name, and half of his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to tremble, not to fear for my life or yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is snug to join him.
Well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe do meet by moonlight.
Of the moonshine that night, we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it's all certain.
Why, then you may leave a casement in the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one may come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say that they come to disfigure or present the person in moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, do talk through a link of the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some love or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through this cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother step under her she parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you've spoken your speech, enter into that bray. So everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near to the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
This, the flowers have odious savor sweet, so
Odors! Odors!
odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou here, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger, Pyramus, than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you? You must understand they go to see a noise that they heard, dare to come again.
Most. Most. Most radiant hairs, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose of triumph and briar, most brisky juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew. As true as horse, that would never tire, I meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninety-Soon.
Ninety-Soon, man! Why, you must not speak that yet!
That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tired.
Oh. As true as horse, that would never tire.
If I were Pyramus, they are all
Monstrous! Oh, strange! Ray masters, fly masters.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me a fear.
Oh, madam, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom. Bless thee. Thou art trained by
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down, and I will sing. That they shall hear that I'm not afraid. I was some cock, so black of hue, with orange tiny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the rat with little quill. What angel wakes me from my flower bed? Yeah. The first is right, the luck of light, the place on cuckoo gray, yeah. The snowfall man had no market, there's the answer. For indeed, who would set his wit to flush a bird? Who would give the bird the lie, though he cried cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ears are enamored with thy note, and my eye enthralled to thy shape. Oh, thy fair virtue's force, perforce, doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little companies nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors would not make them friends. Nay, I can glink upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I have enough wit to get out of these woods, I would have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep, and I'll purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an air spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready?
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bag steal from the humblebees, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him curtsies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good Master Cobweb, I shall deserve you more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I will make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
Oh, I pray you. Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peas Blossom, I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Oh, good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. The same giant, cowardly like ox beef have devoured many gentlemen of your house. I pray you. Your kindred have made my eyes water air now. I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if the Tanya be awake. Then, when it was next that came in her eye that she must dote on in extremity. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest, thick-skinned of that very sort, Pyramus presented in the sport, forsook his scene and entered in a ring, when I did him at this vantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon his listening must be unthread, henceforth my mimic comes, when they him spy. At his sight, away his fellows fly, and at once stand hero, and o'er one falls. I led them in on this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
falls out better than I can devise. Hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked of force she must be eyed.
Up, stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you as it loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on a bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I could use thee worse, for thou, I fear, has given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, then kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would you have stolen away from sleeping, Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim.
Oh, so should a murderer look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. But you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? High good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for all I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I go. See me no more whether he be dead or no.
Oh, there's no falling her in this fierce vein. Hither for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, and further on I'll no longer go. I'll lie here now upon the ground and close my eyes till rest be found.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite. And laid the love juice on some true love sight. Thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turn and not a false turn true. About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion somehow bring her here. I'll charm his eye against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery. Sinking apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg her for reveille.
Captain of our fair band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll to it once woo one. That must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never did come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. Vows award. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? Bearing them back to faith to prove them true.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgments with her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her. He loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy, oh, how ripened show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess for a seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! Now I perceive that you are all bent set against me for your own merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? To vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I'm sure you hate me with your heart. You are now both rivals among Hermia and both rivals among Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here with all goodwill, with all my heart, and Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helen, to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep that Hermia, I'll none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. Look, where thy love comes, Yonder is thy dear.
Oh, Lysander found! But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay with whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander loves fair Helena, whose eye... Why dost thou seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know the hate I bear thee, made me leave thee so?
Speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo! She's one of this confederacy! Now I perceive that they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, heavy with these conspired, heavy with these contrived, to abate me in this foul derision? Or all the counsels we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we've spent? Oh, is all forgot? Will you render your ancient love asunder with joining men in scorning your poor friend?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love Demetrius, who even but now spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore doth he speak he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul and tender me, forsooth, by your sending on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Counterfeit sad looks make mouths upon me. When I turn my back, wink at each other and hold the sweet jest up. But fear you well, 'tis partly my own fault, which either death or absence will soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can't compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Thou say so, withdraw, prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tend all this?
Away, you swine!
No, sir. You will. Seem to break loose. Take on as you will follow, yet come not. You're a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing, let loose. I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Get away! Away! Out, loathed medicine! Oh, hated potion hence!
I soothe and so do you!
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, but I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Shall I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not thy Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blood! You thief of love! What? I took my knight and sought my love's heart from him?
Fine! Effect, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear patient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie! You counterfeit! You puppet, you!
Puppet! Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she had made comparison between our statures. She had urged her height with her personage, her tall personage. Her height, forsooth, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high within his esteem? Because I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach unto thine eyes!
I pray you go above me! Gentlemen, let her not hurt me! I was never cursed at all in truishness. You may probably think that she is something lower than myself and I can match her!
Lower? Hark again!
Oh, good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I ever more to love you, Hermia, never want you, ever keep your counsels, save that any love unto the maid
mind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, no, sir. She shall not go. You take Hermia's part.
Oh, and she's angry and she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she may be little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flop me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf. You mimic of not grass maid. You bead. You acorn.
Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. If thou shalt any more signs of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Now she owes me not. Now try who's right. If mine or mine is most in Helena.
Oh, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress! All this coil is long of you. Go not back.
I no longer trust you. I no longer stay in thy cursed company. Your hands are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away. Oh, God.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
Still, thou mistakest, or else commits these knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me that I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far am I glad it so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest, these lovers seek a place to fight. Hide, therefore, and lead these testy rivals so astray as to not come within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue. Then stir up Demetrius with bitter wrong. Sometimes rail thou like Demetrius. And look you lead them thus till o'er their brows death, counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. When they awake, all this derision shall seem but a dream, fruitless vision. While I in this affair do the employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. Then I will release her charmed eye from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For the darkness of the night is all but done, and the fairies must hide from the rising sun.
Yes, be swift, make haste, no more delay. We must effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, we will lead them up and down. We are feared in field and town.
God will lead them up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then. To planter ground!
Lysander! Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some brush, where doth thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars? Telling thee bushes that thou lookest for wars and wilt not come. Come, recreants, come thy child, I'll whip thee with the rod.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we're trying no manhood here.
Whoa!
He goes before me and still dares me not. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much ought to heal than I. I follow fast, but faster did he fly. Oh, that falleth abide, that dark, uneven way. He will arrest me. Come, thy gentle day. For if for once thou show me thy great light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spy.
Coward! Why comest thou not?
Find me if thou darest I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place. Darest not stand or look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I'm here.
Nay, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this deer if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length in this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Long and tedious night, abate thy overshine comforts from the east that I made back to Athens by daylight, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eyes.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds makes up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad.
Oh, never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me to the break of day. Heaven's shield Lysander to me affray.
On the ground, sleep sound, all applied to their eye, gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, take true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And a country proverb known, that every man shall take his own, in his waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
In thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Bijou Cobbler?
Here.
Monsieur Cobbler, good monsieur, get you your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hip humblebee on top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, monsieur. And good monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would love to have you overflown with the honey bag, senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Here.
Give me your knife, Monsieur.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalier Cobbler to scratch. I must to the barber, Monsieur, for I am marvelous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Oh, I have a reasonable good ear music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desires to eat.
Oh, truly, a peck of provender that could munch you dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Have no fellow.
I'm a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrels forth, and fetch thee thence new nuts.
I have a handful or 2 of dried peas, but I pray you let none of your people stir me, have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Robin, seest thou sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. I've had my pleasure, and now that I've taken the changeling boy, I will remove this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle pup, remove this transformed head off of this Athenian swain, that they awaking may back to Athens go and think no more of tonight's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will awaken the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon. What visions I've seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How these things came to pass? Oh, how mine eyes loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Music call, and strike more dead than common sleep than all these 5 descents.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair and prosperity. There will the pair of lovers be wedded, with Theseus all in jollity.
Fair king, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, in inner flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Philistrate, go, find out the forester. For now our observation is performed, and since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley. Dispatch, I say, go find the forester. We will, my queen, to the mountain tops, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules at Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bade the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near, seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
Well, my hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so flew, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Judge when you hear it. Oh, what's off? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter asleep. Is this Lysander? Is this Demetrius? Is this Helena? Oh, Nidor's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they arose early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnities. But speak Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Philostrate, go bid the huntsmen. Wake them with their horns. Good morrow, sweet friend. St. Valentine's is past. Begin these wood birds but the couple now.
Pardon, my lords.
I pray you at ease. I know you two to be rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall say amazingly, half asleep, half waking. But yet as I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the apparel of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen. They would Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that he should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of the stealth. Of this the purpose hither followed them. My lord, my love for Hermia melted as melts the snow. The object and the pleasure of my mind is only Helen.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by, with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for now, the morning is something worn. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us. To Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in this great solemnity.
These things seem small and indistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned to clouds.
Methinks I see things at parted eye when everything seems double.
And so methinks that I found my Demetrius like a jewel, mine own yet not mine own.
But do you think that now we are awake? It seems to me that yet we dream we sleep. Was the Duke not here and bid us follow him?
Yea, my father.
And Hippolyta.
He did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we must be awake. Let us follow and on our way recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair, peerless. Hey! Oh! Peter Quince! Put up the bellows bender! Stop the tinker! Starlight? Cuts my life. Stolen pence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he offered to expand on this dream. Methought I was... There's no man can tell me what. Methought I had. But man is a patch fool if he offered to say what methought I was. The eyes of man hath not heard, the ears of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write me a ballad of this dream, and it will be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke. Oh, peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be located. Without fear, he is transported.
If you come not, then the play is marred. Goes not forward, does it?
It's not possible. Not a man in all Athens able to discharge pyramids but he.
No, he's simply the best witted any handcraftsman in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. He was very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, is a thing of naught.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple and there's 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married! If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made knights.
Oh, sweet bully bottom. Thus he lost 6 pence a day during his life. Not escaped 6 pence a day. And had the Duke not given him 6 pence a day for playing pyramids, I'll be hanged.
Yeah!
He would have deserved it.
Yeah!
6 pence a day in pyramids or nothing!
Yeah!
Why are these lights? Why are these hearts?
It's a courageous day, the most happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian, I will tell you everything. Raise it up!
Tell us, sweetheart.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke have died. Get your apparels together. Good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace. Every man look over his part, for the short and long is our place preferred. In any case, let this be have clean linen, and let not him that play the lion par his nails for a day to hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I doubt, but to hear them say it is but a sweet comedy. No more words. Away. Go away!
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have? Usual manager of mirth, illustrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Come now, what entertainment do you have for us tonight?
Here's a list of what shows are ready. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch for the harp. Well, none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals. Tearing the Thracian singer in their rage, that is a boring old tale that they played when I from Thebes came last as conqueror. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. Well, that is wondrous hot ice and strange snow. How can we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious, for in all the play there is not one word X, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Some low workers that live in Athens here, who never labored in their minds till now, and now strain their unused brains for the same play for your wedding day.
And we will see it.
No! My noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you find sport in their intense, extremely stretched and con with cruel pain, to do you service.
We will see that play. Bring them in, and ladies, take your seats.
I love not to see wretchedness performed, and then needs watch out of nothing but duty.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they have no skill.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. There be times where important officials arrive to me with planned remarks to welcome me, who then turn pale and shiver at my sight, make periods in the midst of sentences, and in the end, pay no welcome at all. But their nervousness, their great fear of me, shows me as much reverence and duty as though they rattled off their welcome speech with such saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, in least, speak most in my capacity.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with goodwill that you should think that we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. Consider this the true beginning of our end. We do not come as meaning to content you. Our true intent is, all for your delight we are not here, that you should hear repent you. Our actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow does not stand on points.
He has his pull out like a rough coat. He knows not to stop.
Speech was like a tangled chain, nothing broken but all out of order. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know, and this beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man, with lion and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through its cracks, poor souls they were content to whisper. At the which, let no man wonder that this woman, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presented moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Nisus' tomb. There to woo this grisly beast, which lion, hight by name. This trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile, with bloody mouth did stain. Ah! And on Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, where he finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat, with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broke his bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarry mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, wall, moonshine, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
One lion may when many asses do, my lord.
The same interlude, it doth befall that I once not by name present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you dig the hand in a cranny hole or crack, to which the fever lovers are to whisper.
You desire Lyman here to speak better.
Speediest partition that ever did hear speak, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim look night, O night with hues so black, O night whichever art when day is not, O night, alack, 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, and thou, wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me thy crack to blink through. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee love for this. But what's the odd? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Curse me thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe cute. I am to spy her through the wall, and she is to enter now. Yeah. You shall see. It will fall as a top. Yonder she comes.
seen my fair Pyramus in me. Thy cherry lips, how thou often cast thy stones. Spine and hand ends up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the wall to spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe.
My love, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Like Lynander, am I trusty still?
And like Helen, to the fates may kill.
Not Shaphelus to Procus was so true.
And Shaphelus, I promise, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the whole this vile wall.
Oh yeah! Against the walls, Lord, that you upset on.
Wilt thou and Ninny's two meet me straight away?
Time life, time death, I come without delay.
Thus have I won my part discharged, so and being done. Thus far away, the go!
Now the wall is down between the two neighbors.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
Oh, here comes two noble beasts, a woman and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. Oh, then know that I as snug the joiner am, a lion fell, nor else no lion stand for. If I should as a lion come in strife into this place, twere a pity on my life.
A noble beast and of a good conscience.
Best beast I ever did see, my lord.
Now let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
She should have worn the horns on her head.
No crescents, and her horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present, and I, the man in the moon, seem to be.
This is the greatest error of the rest. The woman should be put into the lantern. How else is it the woman is the moon?
All I have to say is this lanthorn is the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lantern, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb.
Ninus!
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where's my love?
Well, now it's the lion.
So the lion vanished.
I thank thee, moon, for shining so bright. I thank thee, moon, for thy sunny beams, for by thy gracious, golden, glimmering gleams. I trust to take truest of this beside. But stay, O spite! What might poor night? What dreadful doe is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good? What? Stained with blood! Approach ye furious violent! Oh, fates, come, come! Cut thread and thrum! Quail, crash, conclude, and quail!
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Be sure, my lord, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore this thou lion in nature fame? Since lion, wild, have here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dam that lived, loved, looked like the cheer. Come, tears confound. Out, sword and loom. The path of Pyramus. I, the left path. Or heart doth hop. Thus, die I. That. Now am I dead? Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die I.
She'll find him by starving. And her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my love? Oh, Paris, arise! Speak! What, dead? Dead? The tomb that covered thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow calcium cheeks. Our God! Lovers, make moan! His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sister, oh, come to me. His hands were pale as milk. Lay them in gold. Zippers and shawl. With the shears and strand of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, my blade, my breast, in brew. Farewell, friends. This is me ends.
Moonshine and light are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down to part of the fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue and to hear the burger dance between two of our companies?
No, epilogue, I pray you. For your play need no excuse, never an excuse. Very notably discharged. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. It's almost fairy time. Friends, to bed. A fortnight will hold this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary tasks are done. Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth their sprite in the churchway paths that glide. And we fairies, that do run, by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream now our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this house. We are sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar, and this ditty after me move and dance it trippingly.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, will we dance and bless this place.
Until the break of day. Through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create shall ever be fortunate. So shall the couples three ever shall in loving be. And the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, to each several chamber bless, through the palace with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we can make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give us your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.